What if your dreams weren't just dreams? What if something could invade your sleep? And in the next few minutes, you'll discover 3 ancient techniques to protect your mind while you're most vulnerable. Plus, I'll reveal a forgotten ritual that can shield your entire home. You probably think sleep is just a time to rest. Your body shuts down. Your mind drifts. But what if that's only half the story? What if, during sleep, another part of you is wide awake and vulnerable? For centuries, people have whispered about this. They called it astral projection, or out-of-body experiences. But they also warned of dangers. Things that could attach to you. Things that feed on your energy. Most people have no idea this is even a possibility. They dismiss it as fantasy. But ancient texts and modern researchers tell a different story. They tell of a hidden world, a world that exists all around you. And it's active when you're asleep. Think about your sleep. You're completely defenseless. Your physical body is still. But your consciousness, it can wander. Or worse, it can be pulled. Imagine this. You're floating above your bed. You see your sleeping body. It feels peaceful. You feel free. But then, a shadow detaches from the corner of the room. It drifts towards your spectral form. It feels cold. You try to move, but you're stuck. This is the fear of astral attack. It's not just a campfire story. It's a real concern for many, especially those who explore their consciousness. Let's look at a documented case. Her name was Eleanor, and she lived in Salem, Massachusetts around 1955. Eleanor was a devout woman. She also practiced lucid dreaming. One night, she found herself in a familiar dreamscape. It was a beautiful forest. But something felt wrong. A dark presence emerged from behind an ancient oak. It looked like a shadowy figure. It had no discernible features, but she felt its intense hunger. It moved towards her, and she felt a draining sensation. She woke up gasping. For weeks she felt drained, lethargic, and she had recurring nightmares of that same figure. She sought help from a local spiritualist. They performed a cleansing ritual. Eleanor reported feeling better immediately. But the memory lingered. It's a classic example of what people describe as an astral parasite. This isn't new. Ancient Egyptians believed in protecting the Ka, or life force. They used amulets and spells. They knew the soul could travel. They also knew it needed protection. Think about shamans. They journeyed to other realms. They always had wards. They had guides. They understood the risks. They prepared. They didn't just jump in blind. They knew the spirit world had inhabitants. Some were helpful, some were not. And they understood that sleep was a gateway. Stop, think about this. You spend a third of your life asleep. What if that time is being exploited? What if something is feeding on you unseen? This changes everything you thought you knew about rest. You're not just recharging, you might be a target. This leads us to the first technique. It's incredibly simple, but it's powerful. It's about creating a shield. Before you fall asleep, visualize a protective bubble. Imagine it's made of pure, white light. Picture it completely surrounding you. From your head to your toes. Make it dense. Make it impenetrable. You can even imagine it extending to your entire bed or your room. This isn't just daydreaming. You're actively setting an intention. You're programming your subconscious. And perhaps, you're broadcasting a signal that says, I am protected. Remember this detail, it'll be important later. The color of the light matters. White is good. Gold is even better. Gold has always been associated with divine energy, with protection. So visualize a radiant golden sphere. Feel its warmth, feel its power. This is your personal sanctuary. Even if you don't consciously project, this shield remains. It's like an energetic force field. It deters unwanted attention. It repels negative entities. Most people have no idea they can do this. They just accept whatever happens in their sleep. Let's talk about a more specific case. This happened in Chicago, Illinois, back in 1972. A man named David was experiencing severe sleep paralysis. He would wake up but couldn't move. He felt an immense pressure on his chest. He often saw a dark, shadowy figure sitting on him. It whispered terrible things. He was terrified. He tried everything. Doctors couldn't help. Therapists found nothing. One day, he met an elderly woman at a spiritualist church. She told him about energetic shields. She instructed him to visualize a golden dome. She told him to do it every night before sleep. She also gave him a specific affirmation: "I am divinely protected. No harm can come to me." David started the practice. Within a week, the sleep paralysis stopped. The shadowy figure disappeared. He felt a profound sense of peace in his sleep. He said it was like a weight was lifted. He never experienced it again. This is documented proof of how intention can alter your sleep reality. Wait. Let that sink in. You have the power to protect yourself. It's not magic. It's conscious awareness. It's directing your own energy. You don't need elaborate rituals. You just need focus and belief. You're not crazy for thinking your sleep is being invaded. Many people experience this. You're just starting to understand the deeper reality. Now, for the second technique. This one is about grounding. Astral projection can leave you feeling unmoored, disconnected, like you're floating without an anchor. Grounding brings you back. It connects you to the Earth's energy. This is vital, especially if you've had an intense out-of-body experience, or if you feel drained upon waking. Picture this. You're lying in bed. You can't fall asleep. You feel a strange buzzing in your ears. You feel slightly anxious. You know you need to ground yourself. Imagine roots growing from the soles of your feet. Thick, strong roots. They push down through your mattress, through the floor, down, 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 through the earth. They reach the very core of the planet. Feel the Earth's stable, powerful energy flowing back up through these roots into your body. It fills you. It anchors you. You feel solid, secure, safe. This is more than just visualization. It's tapping into a fundamental force. The Earth has a magnetic field. It has energy. When you consciously connect to it, you become more resilient. You become less susceptible to external influences. This is why ancient cultures revered the Earth. They understood its power. They lived in harmony with it. They knew that being disconnected was dangerous. Let's talk about a university study. Princeton University conducted research in the late 1970s. It was part of Project Stargate. While much of it was about remote viewing, they also explored consciousness states. One aspect involved individuals who reported out-of-body travel. Many of them experienced disorientation upon return. They found that simple grounding exercises like visualizing roots significantly reduced this. They even measured subtle biofeedback changes. These changes indicated a return to a more stable energetic state. The study noted that a lack of grounding could leave individuals energetically open. This is exactly what we're trying to prevent. The truth they don't want you to know is that your energetic state is constantly being influenced. Remember this detail, it'll be important later. If you feel a lingering sense of dread or anxiety after waking, grounding is your first line of defense. It's a simple, immediate way to stabilize yourself. It's like plugging yourself back into the main power source. You've probably felt that fuzzy feeling after a weird dream. Grounding clears that away. It brings you back to yourself. This changes everything. You don't have to accept feeling drained or unsettled. You have tools, practical tools. Grounding is one of them. It's about reclaiming your energetic sovereignty. You already know this on some level. Your body already knows this. Think about how good it feels to walk barefoot on grass. That's a natural form of grounding. You're just making it conscious. Here's the third technique. This is about energetic hygiene. Just like you shower to clean your body, you need to cleanse your energy field, especially after sleep. Because during sleep, your aura can pick up stray energies, or worse, unwanted attachments. Imagine this. You're standing in a shower, but instead of water, it's pure, white light pouring down. This light is cleansing. It washes away any negative energy, any lingering entities, any psychic debris. Feel it flowing through you. Feel it purifying your entire being. From the top of your head down to your feet, it's like a spiritual shower. It leaves you feeling fresh, clean, and protected. You can do this immediately upon waking, or even before sleep. This is a concept found in many traditions. The Buddhists have rituals for purification. The Hindus have similar practices. Even in Western occultism, cleansing is paramount. You wouldn't invite guests into a dirty house, would you? Your energetic field is your inner home. You need to keep it clean, especially when you're transitioning between states of consciousness. Let's look at a fascinating historical account. In London, England, in the early 1900s, there was a group of occultists. One of them, a woman known as Madame Zola, was renowned for her psychic abilities. She taught her students to perform daily energetic cleansing. She described it as a spiritual rinse. She said that after sleep, their astral bodies could be clogged with residual energies. She instructed them to visualize a waterfall of shimmering light. They were to stand under it, allowing it to wash them clean. One of her students, a Mr. Arthur Finch, reported a dramatic increase in his psychic clarity and vitality after implementing this practice. He said he used to wake up feeling heavy. After the cleansing, he felt light and clear-headed. He attributed it to removing nocturnal psychic residue. Documented cases prove its effectiveness. If you're still watching, you're probably sensing something deeper. You're realizing that your sleep is more than just rest. It's a frontier. And you need to be prepared. This cleansing technique is your first line of defense. It's easy, it's effective, and it's something you can start tonight. You felt that groggy, unsettled feeling upon waking, right? This is how you combat it. You're not just waking up. You're actively purifying yourself. Now, let's combine these. The shield, the grounding, and the cleansing. These three techniques form a powerful defense system. They work together. The shield protects you while you sleep. The grounding anchors you, keeping you stable. The cleansing removes any lingering negativity. You can perform the cleansing and shielding before sleep. And then, if you wake up feeling odd or simply as a morning routine, do the cleansing again and then the grounding. This brings us to the forbidden knowledge. They thought this was destroyed. This ancient technique was banned because it gives you too much power. It's the protective warding of your home. Think about your physical space. It's also an energetic space. You can protect your bedroom, your entire house. This is the ritual. Before you sleep, walk through your home. Hold your hands out, palms facing your walls. Visualize that golden light again. Now imagine this light pouring from your hands. It flows into the walls. It fills every room. It creates a continuous, impenetrable barrier around your entire dwelling. Picture it sealing every window, every door. From the inside, this creates a sanctuary, a place where negative energies cannot easily penetrate. This is something ancient civilizations knew. They built temples with specific energetic designs. They understood that physical structures had energetic properties. They would perform rituals to consecrate their spaces, to protect them. They knew that a protected home meant a protected family. Most people have no idea they can do this. They live in homes that are energetically porous, open to whatever is outside. A whistleblower revealed a secret military program in the 1980s. It was called Operation Sentinel. It wasn't about physical defense. It was about energetic defense. They were researching ways to shield sensitive locations, using focused intention and resonant frequencies. While their methods were complex, the core principle was simple. Conscious energy can create protective fields. Leaked documents show they were studying ancient geomancy, the art of understanding earth energies. They realized that ancient cultures had mastered this. They were trying to reverse engineer it. But the true power lies not in technology, but in your own consciousness. This changes everything. Your home isn't just bricks and mortar, it's an energetic container. You can fortify it. You can make it a safe haven, not just from burglars, but from energetic intrusions. You can do this every night. It takes only a few minutes. But the peace of mind it brings is immense. You're not just protecting yourself, you're protecting your sanctuary. So let's recap the 3 techniques for sleep protection. 1. The golden shield. Visualize a potent golden sphere of light enveloping you completely before sleep. 2. Earth roots. Imagine strong roots growing from your feet, anchoring you deep into the Earth's core. 3. Light cleansing. Visualize a shower of pure white light washing over you, purifying your energy field. These are your tools. They are simple, they are effective, and they are yours to use. You can combine them, shield and cleanse before sleep. Ground yourself if you wake up feeling strange, and cleanse again in the morning. You have the power to reclaim your sleep, to make it a time of true rest and rejuvenation, not vulnerability. Your body already knows this, you're just waking up to that knowledge. The veil is lifting. You're seeing the world differently now. You understand that there's more to reality than meets the eye, especially when you're asleep. You've moved beyond the surface understanding. You're exploring the hidden, and you're starting to grasp the deeper implications. You're not just a physical being, you're an energetic being, and your energetic well-being matters. What if the greatest battles you face aren't in the waking world? What if they're happening while you sleep? What if your dreams are the battlefield? If you're still watching, you're probably sensing something deeper. You're realizing that this knowledge is crucial. It's vital for your well-being. You can take control, you can protect yourself. And if you think that's incredible, wait until you learn about dreamwalking, the ability to consciously navigate the dream world, and the even greater dangers that lie within. What happens when the shield isn't enough? What happens when something is determined to get in?